Play some 4 minutes in. Commentators Lou Richards and Bob Skilton.
It's picked up by Robbins. Robbins kicks off the side of the boot though. Van der Haar trying to keep the ball in play. It's just over the line though. Boundary umpire right on the scene to indicate that it was out of bounds on the foot.
Gee, Kelvin Moore won't want to do that again, Bobby. Bring the ball back as he did before. He's going right to the boundary line on the outer side this time.
Turner is the player he's looking for, and he takes the mark. Mark Turner, wide on the half-back flank, very close to the boundary line. Next to use the drop punt. Andy Bennett in front. Merritt punches the ball away. It's grabbed down there by Mew. It's Ablett, I should say. Ablett now racing around the boundary line, puts the ball in, but Russell Muir takes a fine mark. Muir plays on straight away. Obviously, you knew that Marsh would be there because it was taking a risk under normal circumstances. Under pressure, though, Marsh had to get a quick hand pass up. Russo's there, keeps the ball in play, gets it across to Goad. Good play there from Russo as Goad goes goal, and it's swinging back, but not far enough. And 1 point comes up from the boot of Alan Goad.
I often wonder about that short play, Bobby, from the full-back position across goal to a man coming downfield. If the pass isn't really good, we're getting ourselves into a lot of bother. There's the kick in toward Tuck. Watson up high into the back of Tuck to take the mark and quickly hand passes on. The trouble is there with Neagle. He got a hand pass back to Watson, who made good ground. He got a long hand pass upfield to Robbins, who could give it to Stoneham. Robbins is actually wrong-footed. Why he didn't give it to Stoneham, I'll never know. He kicks up high to Madden. Madden didn't take the mark. It's on the turf. In there battling was Kelvin Moore, I think it was, yes. He got out of the pack there. I don't know why Robbins didn't hand pass on.
I'm not certain either, Jack, because Stoneham was in perfect position as Norm Goss now puts a short kick out in position to mark as Watson. Called play on by the umpire. Essendon fans wondering why, but it was obviously touched or not far enough as Watson comes through again. A brilliant player, this fellow, as Watson screws the ball down towards the goal square. Van der Haar up high, punches it down. Terry Danaher comes out, hits it with his head and his hand. Soccer at its best as we see it now with Russell Green. Green now from the half-back flank, puts the ball up towards centre wing. Madden, not Merritt, Madden, Barrett gets a push in the back from Bennett, and Bennett of Hawthorn goes on, has one bounce. Keenan chasing him now, but Bennett screws the ball back across that centre, and now it's Wilkinson who outmanoeuvres his opponent Torbett to take a timely mark.
Well, if Wilkinson can put this one through, it'll be only 20 points the difference in the scores, and that is not insurmountable, not by any means when you consider the time clock is only 6 minutes into the final quarter. Every chance of a goal here. Oh, not that style, not that action, not that kick. Shocking exhibition, another bad miss by Hawthorn. We've seen some bad ones, Bob.
We have, Jack, and Robert Wilkinson may learn that you cannot kick off one step.
Oh, that was a funny style, wasn't it? Anyhow, it didn't make the difference, 20 points. It's still 25 points in Essendon's favour, so it's 4 goals plus in favour of the Dons, and Muir kicking in from the full-back position.
Muir going for the long kick. Scott was up in front. It was Keenan who punched the ball away. Goes towards Bennett. He's outmanoeuvred though. Can't win the possession of the ball. He comes back into the game. A pack of players forming with Stoneham underneath. Andy Bennett and Grant Fowler of Essendon. And Ian Robinson, the umpire, who will come in and take the ball to give it a bounce. From the bounce. Keenan in position, taps it towards Stoneham. Stoneham gives a quick hand pass to Merritt. Merritt has the ball taken away from him. Tuck a short kick. Foles leads in the race for the ball. Wilkinson coming after Foles. Foles couldn't handle it cleanly. Neil Danaher overruns it, but has time to recover and give a hand pass towards Nagel. Nagel now almost on the half-back flank. The high drop punt up towards the centre wing. Watson from behind got the boot into the back of D. Piero Menigo. Couldn't take the mark, and D. Piero Menigo, after recovering, gets the ball down to Wilkinson at half full. Wilkinson goes for the short pass, effective because Michael Tuck in the forward pocket, about 35 metres out from goal, about a 45-degree angle, will be trying to kick his first goal.
Yes, he's been off target with a couple of shots. I think he's kicked from memory 3 points, going for his first goal. Normally you'd back him in, but I don't think he's quite fit. Oh, dear me, Mike, you are off target today. 4 shots for 4 points. And Hawthorn having chances, Bob, to get right back into the game, but not being able to capitalise upon the good work.
No, their forward liners let them down right throughout the day, Jack. And
well, 7-14, isn't it? It just about speaks for itself.
21 scoring shots to 20. And the margin, 24 points in favour of Essendon. Punched away by Keenan. Grabbed down there by Green. Green gives it to Goad. Goad on to Goss. Goss straightens up, should bring up his 3rd goal as Norm Goss goes forward. Full points as Hawthorn kicked 62 to Essendon 12-8-80.
Well, believe you me, this is anyone's game. Essendon seem to have fallen apart, and had Hawthorn been on target, I don't just mean this quarter either, I mean for the entire game, 8-14 to 12-8, you can understand what I'm saying, because there's only 3 straight kicks in it now, and Hawthorn are coming right back into the game, and we have plenty of time really. We're not quite at the 9-minute mark of the final quarter. So Hawthorn can grab a goal from this centre bounce, or very quickly after it, they'll be right back in business. They're trying to get it moving, but they can't really do so. Fowler kicked up toward the half-forward zone. Martello taking the mark, looking for the chance to play on, but I think he should really kick it long. He's gone for a short pass, ill-directed, and Neagle takes an easy mark.
Gives a hand pass across the Foles. He goes for the short pass, looking for Watson, and again Watson takes the mark. Watson trying to get a 15-metre penalty. May give the hand pass on to Foles, but decides not to. So Tim Watson elects to use the long kick. Martello at the back again. A juggling mark again taken by Martello. A hand pass on to Ali DeWald. DeWald from the back pocket. Out wide to the wing. Hurd leads in the race for the ball. It bounces awkwardly for Hurd. He's got tremendous pace. Russell Green forces him to give a hand pass back. Keenan knocks the ball back again. Green comes in for Hawthorn. Gives a quick hand pass over the top. Tapping it on was Russo. Russo has it intercepted by Nagel. The left foot kick from Nagel smothered. It's high up in the air. It'll be called play on. A good tackle with play on again as it comes back to Nagel. Nagel up towards centre half forward, and again Martello plays on. Gets a quick kick. Allowed to by the umpire. He actually did play on. Russo gets tackled too high, and he'll take the free kick.
Well, Hawthorn haven't given up the fight yet. The hand pass from Russo finds Kennedy, who goes very wide to the outer side.
Kennedy gets a hand pass out, looking for Russell Green. He taps the ball on, looking for Bennett. But it's been paid a throw, and so Alan Stoneham will get the free kick.
Well, he should move it quickly with a long kick too. Get it moving up the field. He kicks it in toward the centre of the ground. Watson tried a difficult mark, couldn't take it. A pack forming up. DiPiero Domenico clears the pack with a hurried left foot kick, and Hurd in front. Was in front momentarily, and the mark has been taken here by Terry Danaher. Putting the ball very wide out to Marsh. Takes it, looks for the chance to play on quickly, but there are no leads, so he eventually gets a hand pass to Muir.
Muir now comes up towards the centre wing. He has time to have a bounce. Then direct play towards centre half forward. Big pack of players there. Madden was pushed out of it. No mark taken as it backs towards Stoneham. Stoneham gets a tap out, taps it out, and he gets caught for holding the man. So Alan Stoneham will take the free kick. Stoneham at half forward. Puts a kick high up in the air, again looking for Madden. Moore from the back, punches the ball away. Back towards Moore again. He can't get the ball clear, though. A pack of players forming, and up by Ian Robinson has no option at all but to come in and decide to bounce it.
Essendon hanging on to an 18-point lead over Hawthorn. We're at the 11-minute mark of the final quarter. Essendon in attack some 40 metres out from goal. But now they're going to try and increase that distance. Turner hand passing out to Green. Green can't accept it. He went to go before he had it. Now picking up with the left foot kick, puts the ball back toward the centre of the ground. Standing his ground, and a good mark to Stoneham. Tried to get a hand pass working out there, but Tuck had him covered, and a 15-metre penalty will go against Tuck and will be taken by Alan Stoneham. With a long kick could put this within 30 or 40 metres of goal.
Long kick it is. At the back of the pack, Moore with a big fist punches the ball down. Kennedy came in, but it was an awkward bounce for Kennedy. Back with Calvin Moore again, gets it out to DiPiero Domenico. His quick kick up towards the half-back line. Russell Green takes the mark, plays on with a hand pass to DiPiero Domenico. He missed it though. He can't get the ball clear. And now umpire Ian Robinson signals that DiPiero Domenico was trying to get the ball out but had no chance at all.
Well, he's been penalised twice today for not trying, Bob, so I bet he was desperate to try and get that one away. Stoneham going for the tap down, comes down and well taken by Watson, who puts the ball on its way up to the goal square. It travels, really a beautiful mark to Van der Haar, but couldn't hook it in near the ground. Got a hand pass out to try and clear the pack. Robbins came out, couldn't take it, and Goad got a hand pass working back. It's Eade of Hawthorn with the ball, left footing it in toward the centre. It's a bad one. It's been taken here by Ablett. Jeff Ablett with the left foot kick, travelling down toward Wilkinson at centre half forward. Terry Danaher's there, can't do much about it. Bennett picks up. His kick is a chance for Moncrief. He gets to it and takes the mark in the forward pocket, 40 metres out from goal, going for his third goal. Be an interesting situation here if Moncrief can get this goal. 40 metres is the distance. Breeze will be slightly in his face, but it'll only be 12 points the difference if he can bag a goal here. I don't know whether he has or he hasn't. I think he's missed it. Yes, only one behind resulting. So Hawthorn having quite a few chances for goals and not being able to get them.
8-15, 63 points. Hawthorn now with Essendon 12-8-80, which is exactly the score that they had on the board at three-quarter time. So 13 minutes have gone. Essendon have yet to score, whilst Hawthorn have added 1 goal for. Ball brought up now towards the centre wing. Missed there by Mew. Across to Nagel. Nagel now has the ball kicked off the ground by Eade. Scott's in the centre. It's tapped off Scott's hands, taken by Russell Green. Green goes towards centre half forward, punched away by Keenan, grabbed by Bennett. Bennett now goes back up towards the centre of the ground. He taps the ball down in fine style. And now Di Domenico hand passes to Scott in the centre of the ground. Scott goes out towards the centre half forward position on the half forward flank, actually, where Go takes it. Normie Goss straightens up, looking for goal number 4. And goal number 4 it is, as Goss takes Hawthorn to 9-15, 69. Only 11 points down with Essendon 12-8-80.
Only 11 points the difference. 2 straight kicks and Hawthorn can be in front for the first time. But that's in the future. Scott rejuvenated after this piece of football. Watson caught. And there's a chance now for Ablett to put Hawthorn forward. It's up to Wilkinson. Can't quite get to the flight of it. And it's going to run through 4-1 behind only. So it's only 10 points in Essendon's favour. And plenty of time left. We're approaching the 15-minute mark of the final quarter. The game at Princes Park between Essendon and Hawthorn. And now a chance for the high flyers. Madden and Scott. And Madden in front taking the mark.
Scott was trying to punch the ball away, but Madden took a well-judged mark. Hand passes to Marsh. Marsh a long kick to centre half forward. Kennedy's there for Hawthorn. He'll get the ball moving straight away as he swings the ball out towards the outer side of the ground. Di Domenico's out there waiting for it from behind. Couldn't take the mark, but he beats Foreman to it. Comes back, a hand pass over the top. Finds down there Turner. Turner goes back one way, then the other. Now he's in trouble as the kick smothered. It's back with Turner again, though. This time he decides to go for the left foot kick. It's straight up and down towards centre half forward. Punched away. It's back into the centre. Muse there for Hawthorn. Couldn't take the ball. It's tapped away by Van der Haar. Picked up down there by Hawker. Hawker breaks away. And from the centre wing goes up towards half forward. It's over the head there with Fowler. It's Fowler and Calvin Moore. Moore taps the ball on. Goes after it again. Throws it out in front of him. Looking there for DeWald. DeWald throws it out also. It's close to the boundary line. Fans screaming for a free kick. I think both Hawthorn and Essendon fans were looking for the free kick out of that lot. But out of it all, umpire Neville Nash will bounce the ball. And the bounce taking place not very far from Essendon's goal. There's a chance now for Fowler to have the shot, but it's not a very good kick straight over the boundary line. But evidently it must have been touched because there's no free kick to Hawthorn. And maybe he was out of bounds before he kicked it. Boundary throw-in taking place again. Scott and Keenan. Keenan hooks it back to Stoneham. Stoneham hand pass comes up to Hurd. Hurd shoots a hand pass towards Fowler. Fowler took it well and ran into a bit of bother down there. And the umpire comes in to sort things out. There's going to be a free kick going the way of Don Scott. Scott going to play across goal with a hand pass. Dangerous football. He gave it out now to Calvin Moore, who gets himself balanced and with a long kick puts the ball right down toward the centre of the ground where the Essendon hands go up and a mark taken by Talbot. Talbot in the centre of the ground, going back from whence it came, back to the half-forward zone. Scott came in to clear the pack with the big punch. It's on the turf. No one can do much about it. And the ball on Essendon's half-forward line, some 50 metres out from their goal. 17 minutes into the final quarter, Essendon hanging on by 10 points. Wilkinson and Keenan. Wilkinson up high. Keenan actually got the tap, but it's intercepted by Michael Tuck. Tuck's kick up, a high kick into towards the centre of the ground, and Terry Danaher, who now appears to be playing in defence for the Dons, takes the timely mark.
This has been a great comeback by Hawthorn, Bobby, when you consider they were 7 goals down at one stage.
Exactly that, Jack, as Peter Keenan not quick enough on that occasion. It's intercepted by Russell Green. Green's kick up towards the centre wing. Turner's there for Hawthorn. He'll go on straight away. Thought about the handball, then elects to go towards centre half forward. Goss out position, but no free kick paid on that occasion, even though it was more than 5 metres. Goss appealing for it, but it's Madden now. Madden goes straight across the ground looking for Terry Danaher. It could be a little bit dangerous as we see Bennett coming on the scene. Neil Danaher's there, gives a hand pass up, it finds Muir. Muir on down to Foles, but it was dangerous play nonetheless. Foles was able to lose it the first time, then pick it up, go up towards the forward zone, missed by Mew. Coming in again, Mew's there. A clash of players as we saw Van der Haar collide with Kennedy. Mew's kick now over the centre of the ground. Turner punches the ball away. It's into the waiting hands there of Green. Green gives a hand pass into the centre and finds Ablett. Ablett screws the ball towards centre half forward. It's an awkward bounce from Madden. Taps the ball wide. Coming in there, we see Scott. Scott looks for somebody to give it to and finds Russo. Russo now goes goal with a long kick. It won't quite make the distance though. Moncrief pushes his opponent out of the way. That was Talbot, but it's all clear for 1 point. Another point on the board to Hawthorn. Takes him to 9-17-71 with Essendon 12-8-80, and Essendon still haven't scored in this quarter.
IG, it's getting tight now. It's also getting very dark. It's in front, Danaher flying, can't take the mark. The ball with Russo into the forward pocket. Russo and Fowler, neither can get it cleanly. Hurd came through. It's still another chance for Green. The hand pass comes out to Domenico, and the kick is smothered near the boundary line. It's eventually forced out of there. It's in front of the Hawthorn goal. It's Danaher being caught in possession by Moncrief. It's still on the turf. Tuck comes in, trying to do something for Hawthorn. Hasn't had the best of days. Tuck tries to hook it out. Goss swoops on it, and another hand pass comes up. It's Marsh awaiting the hand pass over the top, and he can take it away as the time clock ticks past the 19-minute mark. It's Marsh of Essendon carrying the ball up to the half-forward zone, looking for Van der Haar, and he's found him at centre-half forward. Might have been a 15-metre penalty. I'm not too sure. No, the umpire will not apply that. So Van der Haar will have to take the shot from 60 metres out. The kick very well off the boot, right up to the goal square.
Kelvin Moore from behind. The big fist of Moore gets it about 20 metres out from goal. Now it's about 30 as Domenico thumped the ball forward. Mew dives in underneath it. It's picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy, a hand pass on to Eade. Eade now coming away from the half-back line. Puts a high kick up towards the centre wing. It's Goss from behind. He pushes his opponent, folds in the back. It's called play on. It comes through to Terry Danaher. Danaher looking to hand pass up to Foles. He accepts the hand pass. Leaves another one on now to Marsh. Marsh under a lot of pressure. Gets tackled twice. And the penalty again goes against Essendon as Rodney Eade takes it, plays on straight away. His quick hand pass is called hold up the play. He's got to come back behind the mark. So Rodney Eade now brought back by the umpires.
IG, the crowded fever pitch. The Essendon fans thought they had this game won, and now they think they might even lose it. The kick by Eade, punched away by Madden. Wilkinson's there for Hawthorn, hooks it out once again. Scott comes barging through, and all players came from all directions. Looks like little Hurd in there with the ball for Essendon. The gloom settling on Prince's Park as Hurd puts the ball up toward Van der Haar and Martello. The man in front is Van der Haar. He's on centre wing, too far out to score, of course, and will have to hope that Keenan can take the mark. But what he should do is use it long, get the boot right into it. It's not a very good kick. It's dropping into the centre-half forward position. There is a chance here. Looks like Hawker tries to hook it out, can't do much with it. In the back will be played against Essendon, and the free kick will go to that Hawthorn player picking himself up, Domenico.
Domenico trying to play on, is told to come back behind the mark. 21 minutes have gone in this final term. The margin now 9 points as we see Hawthorn desperately trying to get it through as Tuck throws it out to Russo. Bad luck for Hawthorn on that occasion, but it's gone against them, and so the free kick will be taken by Bennett. He looks down there for Stoneham, punched away by Domenico, but it's Watson who swoops on the ball. Watson now coming away, thought about the hand pass, elects to give the long kick now, looking for the high flyers up forward. It's punched down again. Stoneham comes in for Essendon, traps the ball, can't pick it up cleanly, tries to get the ball out. It's grabbed by Watson. Watson will now go for the short pass. A well-directed kick by Watson finds Hawker only 20 metres out from goal, directly in front.
I saw the smile break out on Glenn Hawker's face as he took that mark, looked across at the goal as much as to say, well, I can get this one from here. Only about 25 metres out from goal, and good thinking on the part of Watson. He saw the lead by Hawker and found him with a good pass. The kick by Hawker. This could be the kick that wins the game for Essendon. And the umpire said, only one behind. Well, there are 21,223 people here today, and they thought that would have been a goal, Bob, but that wasn't the case.
Well, and obviously disappointed Glenn Hawker, but Kelvin Moore trying to get the ball back quickly. There are times when fullbacks take it easy, Jack, but this is not one of them, as Hawthorn desperately try to bridge a 10-point gap. A beautiful kick from Kelvin Moore, straight up the centre of the ground. Great effort to mark at the back of the pack, but no mark taken. We see a free kick paid to Essendon, and it'll be Hawker, the player who missed that last goal. He'll try and make amends for his pluck.
Well, there was a short pass on to Watson, but he's going straight toward goal, looking for Keenan. Got the hands of it, can't take it, picked up by DeWald. He puts it quickly onto the boot, but Stonham's there, and 65 metres out from goal. Alan Stoneham holds up play momentarily, taking plenty of time over the kick. I think the umpire might tell him to hurry up soon. A few shorts being made. Good thinking on that occasion there by Terry Danaher. Got upfield to take the pass, but he still about 55 metres out from goal, but this is a time-wasting procedure being used here by the Essendon players. They know that 10 points may not be quite enough. They have to hold up play as much as possible. The kick by Danaher going well.
It's a beautiful kick from Danaher. Up high, oh, great mark down there by Scott. Mark, free kick, whatever you like, the way the players came in from behind. And I think umpire Neville Nash is going to take it off Scott, and Don Scott is having a few words, and I don't think they're nice.
No, look at that face on Scotty. I think he could bite a nail in half at present. Is that wild?
Keenan get the tap, but it's tapped through by Alan Martello. So another point goes on the board to Essendon. Their second score for the quarter, both points as they go to 12-10, 82 with Hawthorn 9-17, 6-71.
And Kelvin Moore got it out to Green. It's now a chance for Madden to tap it back. Forced it on the ground. Hurd going in for it now. Can't get to it before the boundary line. And we'll see a boundary throw-in take place. 12-10, 9-17 is the score here at Princes Park. Essendon in front by 11 points, and the time clock at the 24-minute mark in the final quarter.
Beautiful tap well taken by Fowler. He drives a long kick down. He's looking for Keenan. Calvin Moore's there, almost took a one-hander. Play close to the boundary line. Kept in play as it could be a free kick to Essendon though. As we see down there, it looks like Wayne Foreman. And Foreman right on the boundary line will be attempting to kick his second goal.
It'll take a good shot, but it'll be a very good goal if he gets it. He's run around, opened up the gap for himself, and the umpire said he's off target.
Off target, but that makes the margin, Jack, exactly 2 kicks. So
Hawthorn, 2 straight kicks, that is.
Hawthorn have to get more than 2 scores on the board to win the game from this position.
Kelvin Moore from the full-back position going straight down the ground. The only way to attack it now, he puts it right down to the centre of the ground, tapped on by Bennett. It comes out to go to hand passes quickly to Jeff Ablett. He kicks it up toward Moncrief. He can't take the mark. Bennett picks up for Essendon, puts it back toward Watson at half forward, and a well-taken mark by Watson, looking for the chance to play on. Watson should hold up play more than trying to play on quickly. That he's doing now. Watson taking plenty of time. He knows he can't make the distance. He's out too far. He's nearly in the centre of the ground, as you can see. And he'll be hopeful for Keenan if he can get enough length into the kick. Now the kick dropping short. Martello into the back of the opposition there, but it's called play on. Scott and Van der Haar do battle. Keenan does the shepherding for Van der Haar. Van der Haar's left foot shot at goal comes around, and it's a beautiful piece of work. A good goal by Van der Haar. Well done, Peter Keenan. And that's 3 goals of difference in Essendon's favour at the 26-minute mark of the final quarter.
A great goal by Paul Van der Haar there, Jack. A real pressure goal. And as you called it, Peter Keenan desperately in there to make sure that Van der Haar had enough room to keep Don Scott away by a good piece of shepherding. So that's the vital one, really. An 18-point margin now, and we're into the time on. 1 minute of time on has actually gone.
Umpire Neville Nash putting it down. Hawthorn still haven't given up the fight. Robbins came on the scene. The hand pass was meant for Fowler. Couldn't take it cleanly. Russo's in there for Hawthorn. There's a bit of a wrestle going on there at half forward for Essendon, and a bounce will be effected in that position.
60 metres out from goal. Essendon goal, that is. Tap down the ground. Hurd takes the ball well, puts it up towards the goal mouth. Way offline though, and Calvin Moore leads in the race for the ball. It's Moore, chased by Keenan. The left foot kick from Moore's offline. Taken again by Hurd. Hurd tackled, but got a hand pass in. Tapped on by Stoneham. A good piece of play. Hawker's there, but drops the ball. And now it'll be Robert Wilkinson who takes the free kick.
He'll hurriedly put it onto the boot and get it moving quickly down toward the centre of the ground. The big pack comes out. Nearly a good mark to Bennett. Yes, it has been paid. Bennett should get it going quickly too. He's been told by Tuck to move it. And now he does. Down toward Goss. Goss in the forward pocket position. The ball punched away by Muir. Toward the boundary line it goes. Deagle should let it go out. He should have carried it out, really. It's been picked up by Jeff Ablett. Here's a chance for Goad. Has taken the mark. 30 metres out from goal. Plays on quickly to Turner. Possibly not a good hand pass, but Turner can't pick it up. It's on the turf. Little Hurd jumps in for Essendon. Picked it up nicely. Can see Stoneham by himself, but taking plenty of time to get balance. He drives long up toward Robbins.
Good piece of play to put the ball right up the ground. It's tapped away by Mew. Grabbed by Green. Green goes out centre half forward. It's over the head of Goad. Well trapped down there by Muir. He gives the hand pass up to Hurd. Hurd, and there's the siren. Essendon running out winners with the final scoreboard seeing Hawthorn 9-17, 71. Essendon 13-11, 89.
Hawthorn losing their third match in succession. Essendon victorious by 18 points, and their commentators Bob Skilton and Jack Edwards. My apologies to Jack Edwards. Lou Richards, of course, can't be in two places at once, although, of course, he would argue that score with you. I'm sure Jack will remind me of that on Tuesday.